Jackham.
Tip number one, this is an easy word, right? Budget, right? But not just what to spend, but how. And what I mean by that is, what are you using? Are you going into Maison Blanche to get a picture with Mr. Bingle? And you bust, our younger listeners probably like, who is Maison Blanche? But you know what? The grandma and they know. They know Maison Blanche or Mervin's. If you're going in there, don't go getting that store credit card to save 10% off. It's going to affect your credit score. So it's not, when it comes to your budget, it's not how, but it's what. What are you using to buy these gifts? Another tip, search for sales. With online these days, your Amazons, whoever they are, right? I mean, Capital One has stuff. Look for sales. Remove impulse, people. Be smart in your search. Look for, is there an opportunity for whatever you're looking for? Is it cheaper? And we've already told you that you need to be knowing sort of, and this goes back to your budget, knowing when is your credit date? When does your credit your credit statement, when is your end date? Because you want to make those big purchases. Now it's probably too late for that. So again, you want to be smart there. Tip number 3, save money. Right now, today is when you really, really, really need to be getting serious about creating your budget and what you're going to spend. And what you got to understand is you can add pleasantries to your budget for next year. You can reward yourself with maybe getting your nails done or whatever those things are, but put it into your budget now. In Mortgage Gumbo, we've got a great budget analyzer. We do budget webinars, but if you want to get a copy of my 12-month budget spreadsheet, just shoot an email to info@mortgagegumbo.com.
See, I hate the budget talk because it feels like this is the financial version of being on a diet.
It is.
You want to go eat Taco Bell, or you want to be able to eat whatever you want whenever you want.
But what happens? You go eat Taco Bell, you pay the price. Trust me, I know. But you need at some point you got to just stop winging it, and your philosophy can't be, I'll handle that next month. Sears built the largest building in the world for a lot of years, collecting $10 payments from people. So you can't just wing it. Okay? Next, a hot thing out there now is this buy now, pay later. Right? But it's not like our mom or dad or grandma and grandpa. So you got to be careful. There's a lot of these buy now, pay later companies. Read the fine print. Not saying don't take advantage of it, but make sure you're not going one of these. James, there's ones out there. I've been reading on this. The interest, they charge you for paying off early. There's a prepayment penalty on these things. So watch out for these buy now, pay later. Look it up. It'll scare you. And the Fed's about to start cracking down on it.
Well, we got hit with one of those department store cards where it was 18 months, no interest. But then after 18 months, they backloaded the interest that you missed.
Exactly. But it looked good for 18 months.
Yeah.
And
now we're rolling.
And most people, I'm going to pay it off. I'm going to do it. And sometimes they do, but sometimes life is happening right now every day. That's why we're on the show trying to warn people. Life's happening. Inflation, recession, things nobody's thought about for 10 years. Right? The cost of money is higher than it's ever been.
Right. And you are going to pay it off, but you're going to pay it off with 17% interest.
That's right. Track as you spend. Okay?
This requires responsibility, Dwayne.
I know that. But where you spend is as important to what you spend. And what I mean by that is the credit cards. If you're using a credit card that you've got a $200 balance on with $1,000 credit utilization, your credit score is rock solid right now. But you go put 500, 600, 700 bucks and you max out that credit utilization, your credit score is going to take a dip. So when I say track as you spend,